I relapsed during the pandemic.
Prescribed painkillers after a high school sports injury, Michael Panis became addicted, got better, but then lost his job as a poker dealer during COVID-19.
Started using and, quickly became homeless and just bouncing around from friend's house to friend's house.
Drug use and deaths from drugs has climbed at an alarming rate during the pandemic.
The isolation, situations of despair has only resulted in people turning back to that substance of choice at a higher level.
Sheriff Dennis Lima says in Seminole County, they've seen a 60% spike in overdoses and a 29% increase in overdose deaths.
There were more than 740 overdoses in this county last year and more than 105 overdose deaths.
I felt like there may have been a way out. I just didn't really know the way out.
Now, several years clean and working intake at a treatment center, Jacob Spencer can see how people already using would be severely and negatively impacted by the pandemic.
Or if they may have been only clean for a few months and then all this happens, it pushing them back to using from having all that stress in their life.
The CDC warns of COVID-19 stress pushing people to overuse drugs and alcohol, something experts say is common.
We don't want it to be, but it's a normal process for persons to look for ways to alleviate their pain.
All of us are tasked with recognizing when friends and family are in trouble, but COVID-19 can make it more difficult to get much needed support.
The meeting shut down completely for a short time, and that definitely affected quite a few people that I know who are on the path to recovery because they just didn't have the support that they normally would have.
The experts will tell you that a good number of people dealing with addiction, particularly when it comes to pills, can trace it back to a prescription.
More than 80% of the people that are on this journey were at one time legally prescribed a drug by somebody that they trusted.
Sheriff Lima has initiated several programs to reduce addiction and death, an opioid pod in the jail to treat addiction medically and to provide counseling and support to break the cycle. Advent Health has partnered with the Sheriff's Office to open a Hope and Healing Center where the Sheriff hopes people with addiction issues can get help before encountering any cops.
They need an environment where they feel safe. And that's one of the things that we do. And then once you feel safe, then you're able to kind of settle down and start trying to put the pieces together.
Michael Panis has now learned a trade.
The recovery house has given me an opportunity to gain everything that I've lost back and then some, and maintain the skills required to maintain my sobriety.
People dealing with addiction in their past say the need for consistent reinforcement never stops, and embracing blessings right in front of you is vital.
Look at my daughter and my fiance and, get to talk to my mom and dad without having to ask them for, to bail me out of jail and, having friends that actually love and care about me, like that feeling outweighs any feeling that any drug could ever give me.
Dave McDaniel, West 2 News.
And it's not just drugs here. The CDC says alcohol abuse has increased since the start of the pandemic. A recent study reveals that since the start of the pandemic, younger people are more likely to increase their alcohol use.